Okay. So we are discussing about what polymorphism. As we already know, polymorphism means what? Many forms, and we have two types of it. One is static, another one is
Dynamic.
yeah dynamic. Static and dynamic. So we have seen what to achieve this static is known as method overloading, and dynamic is known as method overriding. Now to achieve this overloading, we need to do few things. What are those? Same class, same method names, but different parameters. Okay. Now let's see here. Now we have only one class. This is my public class. The class name is method overloading. This in this entire only one class I have. Okay. Now how many methods I have?
E,
Yeah, three methods, and the names are different or same?
same.
Yeah, same method name. Here also same method name, and then here also same method name. But what is the change I have done here? Parameters. See here. Here it is int, and here it is no parameters. Here it is string parameter. So whenever I'm calling this one, yum dot hyd10, which one will be getting called here?
And
Yeah, whatever it is int is there, in that it will called, and biryani will be getting printed. Now when I'm calling this string one, which one will get called? String one, right? This one. Yeah. Okay. Now and this one is non-parameterized. So when it is non-parameterized, which one will be getting called? Which one has no parameters here? This one.
yeah.
Okay. So this is how this works, like method overloading concept works. This is an example of it. Understood?
Mm.
Okay, now you can also try this later on. Once this is done, I will share this notes as well as this recording link also. Okay.
How can it be useful by using this method overloading?
Huh. So now, for example, if I have in a project, if I wanted to, what I need to do, I need to extend the person. I need to extend the functionalities. So what I mean to say here is function, like we have old functionality, old functionality. Now, I wanted to write a function which has to extend the feature of it. Now, earlier, earlier we used to write with what? We used to write with what? Teachers used to use chalk and also board. Yes. Now, later on, what happened is it got extended. Now, secondly, what they started using later on, what they are using, they started using what? The board, whiteboard with a marker. Now, now in this current generation, like how we are using here, how we are teaching, we are using notepad and also keyboard, and still advanced, it is writing pad. Okay. Hmm. Now, you mean to say that how it is useful and how it is working? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. So the usage of this is like whenever we have many methods of a same name, in that case, if I wanted to call, see here, now this one is there, it is having a parameter, and this one is also there. So whenever there is a two functionality, this is one functionality, this is another functionality. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Just a second. I think someone is hammering. 1 second. I will just talk to them.
I can hear that.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, it was like they are repairing their kitchen.
Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead.
So like they're saying like still 1 hour it will continue. So I thought like we'll continue this one.
Okay.
So my screen is visible now.
Uh,
My audio is also clear now.
yes.
Oh, then it means this platform is working good. So I guess this is what a functionality. If anyone asks you in the interview, this is what you have to say. Okay. Done. This is done. Now let's see.
Sorry, like you were saying, like why it is useful.
Hmm. So what I was saying is this is one functionality. Yes, this is another functionality. If I'm calling one functionality, for example, if I'm calling this functionality, so what I'm doing is I'm just removing this part. If I'm calling two functionalities with the same name, then it will give what error. See, it is showing error. What is the error? You can read out duplicate method HYD in type method overloading means overloading concept cannot be applied on this whenever we are doing in this way. So if I wanted to overload means I on this I wanted to call someone else. If I wanted to call this, it means what I need to overload means what I need to do, I need to come from on this on it. So in that case, what we have to use it, we have to use this parameters. We have to make some differences in the parameters. Then only it will recognize here at the time of calling, it will recognize. Otherwise, see here. If I'm calling HYD without parameters, and here also we have two functionalities, two methods without parameters, then it will be a difficult task. So now in this case, see it is error exists. It is saying what is the error here? See, this is the error. What is the error exactly? Exception, the thread main, a lang error, unresolved compilation problem. So method overloading is not applicable for the arguments. Why? Because it got confused. Whenever we are calling with the same name, our JVM gets confused. It is in a confused status. Which one should I call? Which functionality will work? So to avoid those confusion, what we are doing, we are making somewhat separation. How it is separate? By passing some parameters. Got it? Yes, Bharat? Okay. Let's go with the overriding. Any idea
Yeah.
about overriding?
Yeah.
Method method overriding. Yeah. So now, first we'll understand what is method overriding. Method overriding. Okay, let me give it in comments. Method overriding is a process of replacing the existing method. So method overriding is a process of replacing the existing functionality, I can say. uh, Functionality. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? Yes. Mm, my screen is visible.
Like yeah, yeah.
Okay. So for example, uh, same thing applies here. Earlier, earlier we have what some technologies, but now we are overriding it. So it means what? We are not bothered about it. Now we are moving to the advanced one. Okay. So in order to transfer the amount, transfer amount or transactions in 1980. Transactions in 1980, how it used to be done? Bank, we have to go to bank, right? Bank, after that form filling, all those etc. Now transactions, now transactions in 2024. Now do we go to bank?
No.
Yeah, we do, like we have ATM. Again, we just directly, it happens within a few seconds. That's it, right? So we do use this. So this is
Yeah.
what new new functionality we can say. Here also we have old and new. This is what old, and this is what new functionality, and this is old functionality. Okay. So what is happening here is, here it is replaced. Now earlier it was like bank form filling, but now it is, everything was replaced with the ATM, or we can say app apps. We have so many banks app. So it is simply that we are replacing the things. Yes. Okay. Now let's see how to achieve this one. To achieve overriding, overriding to achieve overriding, we should have few things. What is the first one? Different classes. Two classes, at least two classes is required. Two, at least two classes is required. And the second one, at least two classes. And second one is, they should have a relation. Means inheritance concept is required. Inheritance, we have seen inheritance, right? And the third one is same method name. Method name should be what? Same, with the same parameters. Got it? Yes. Now, now we are going to see this. At least two classes is required, and inheritance, same method name with the same parameters. Got it? Now let's try to implement this and check whether it is working or not. So it is simply that old functionality, we don't want this old functionality. It will be there, but at the time, whenever the time requires, we are going with a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fourth one is, this is important, access the parent class, but huh, but execute child class. Got it? So whenever we are talking about inheritance concept, automatically we should understand that we are talking about a parent and child class. So parent and child means inheritance concept. Yeah. Okay. Now see here, we need to create a, how many two classes we have to create? Yes. Now let me create here class A. Now in the class A, I will write its own method. I'm just creating here method void m1. This is class A. Yeah. In method m1. Yeah. So this is my void m1. and I'm just printing what it is in method m1. Fine. Now what I need to do, I need to take another class, class B, because it I already said, right, we need two classes, class A and then class B. Now class B, in this class B also I need to write same method, right? We have already mentioned same method, but here the functionality will change. It is in method m1, or no, I can write here method of class A, method of class A, and this is method of class B, method of class B. Yes. So how many things we have completed in this two classes? And one thing is required. We
Same
need to give,
method
yeah, we need to give the parent and child relation. How we can give, Bharat?
by calling them like
Yeah. Now to give the parent and child relation, what we have to do is we just, I have told you, like extends we have to use.
oh yeah,
What extends? A. So now if I wanted to have this method also in this, if I can access this A also, you have to use this one, right? This one. I have given you homework also for that multiple and hybrid one.
yes, yes,
Yeah. So this one, these two things are done now. Now I have created my class A1, A, and this is a class my B, and I have given them the relation also. This is what inheritance concept. Now done. Now next one is what it is saying is same method with a same parameter. So it is also same parameter. No, here also non-parameter, here also non-parameter.
yeah,
Yes. Now what I need to do is, yes, let's see what we can do now. Now things are done. Now what it is asking, access the parent class.
in class
But
executing the child class method.
correct. Now let's create a main method. Main created. Now once we have created the main method, what we have to create, Bharat? Object.
Create object.
Yeah, because I need to call them, right? So for that we need to
Yes,
create an object. And by the way, you know this is which method it is. Like we have discussed about two methods. One is instance, another one is static.
static.
So this is what instance. Why it is instance? Because it is outside of the main method.
Yeah.
So this is the main method. Outside it is. And the static means we will be just writing a static keyword.
Yes,
So that's it. Now let's create a, what we have to create, object. So
object.
whose object I should create? For example, if I wanted to access A also, right? A method also, then whose object I have to create? Let's see. Do I need to create B or A?
A,
Let's go with a, because see all the properties of the A will be we can able to access in B, right? Because of this extents.
yeah,
So if we can create a B, that will be fine, right? So this B is my class name. Small b is reference variable. New, again B, and then this. So this is what object creation. B class. Then now now here, if I need to call, how can I call? B dot, what I can call B dot, what is the method? M1.
M1
Now if I call this B dot M1, what will be the output?
method of class A.
A or B? Yes. So we have created this for the B class, right?
Yeah.
And which one will be getting printed? Let's see.
I, I think yeah.
Method of class B. Okay. So which one got printed? Method of class B. So it means
B.
what? This is old functionality. It is replaced by the new functionality. Got it?
Okay.
But this is not obeying the principle of this line. What is this? Access the parent class but execute the child class. Child class got executed, yes or no?
Yeah.
This one got executed, but we have to access. So like this also we can do. How we can do? For example, if I'm creating a object for a class, so a is equal to new a. Yeah. Now a dot yum1. Now let's see what happens here. Now I'm just commenting this. Now what will be the output? Because it is a, everything I'm creating with a, so obviously what it is? Class A, right?
Yeah.
Huh. No changes, because extends in B. So whatever the present in A, it will come in B. That is fine. But A, we are not extending anything of B, right? So it will be having only this method. So obviously it will give this only. Okay, this is also one of the way. But here in this, not achieved. Overriding is not achieved. Not achieved. Here, overriding means what? Old functionality. This is old functionality. It is replacing with what? New functionality. So my output should be only this method of class B. Like let me write it in as functionalities. This is new functionality. This is old functionality. Yes. So now always in method overriding, the child class method should be printed. Okay, so this is what should be the output, new functionality. But in this case, here it is not achieved. Execution is done. Okay, now what I'm going to say is, yeah, what happened here? Execution is done. Now, for example, in this case, execution is done, but accessing is not done. So that part I need to mention it clearly here. Uh, Execution of B class is done, but accessing of A class is not done. Got it? Now, how about here in this? Here it is what? Not achieved. Why it is not achieved? Because if I am executing this code, this one, then what I'm getting? I'm getting old functionality only, right?
Yes.
So overriding is not executed. Now we have another way. See, now here A, I'm creating an object is equal to new B. See here. Now, now with the help of obj dot yum1. Now in this, what is happening here? See, let's see here. Whenever I'm just creating A and obj, so here what is the meaning of this? Access. What I'm accessing? A class. Yes. And new B means, the meaning of this is new B is executing. What I'm executing? B
B.
class. B class method. Yes. method. Okay, so now this is very important. By this we can achieve it. Now let's see whether it is working or not. Okay, now is it working? Yes, Bharat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it means what? It is absolutely working fine. So I guess you understood. This is the concept of overloading and overriding. Yeah.
Yes.
Now we have certain rules in this. Let's see the rules. Rules. First rule. Now, can my method be static? If I'm making this static and here it is no static, can I execute it? Let's see what is the error we are getting. Yeah, we are
Old
getting what?
functionality.
Yeah, means it is giving us error actually. Now, let me execute in proper way. Run as Java application. It is giving what? Old functionality. Means whenever I'm using this one, static void, is my required output is achieved? What is the required
Oh,
output? New functionality, right? See, here we are getting, also we are getting warning and error. It is also showing the error. What is the error here? Um, Overrides, this instance method cannot override the static method from A. So this one cannot be overridden by this whenever we are using static. Now, for example, if I'm keeping static for both child and parent, parent and child both, now what happens? Now it is what? Over hiding means what? This is what this got hided. Only this is getting printed. So what we can write, the rule first one is, if parent class method is static, then error. If both are static, then only parent class method executed. So this is known as over hiding. Got it? If parent class method is static, see here, this is parent class method, this is static, and this is static, then we are getting what? We are not getting any errors. Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Now this is one rule number one, and now second rule is, can I make this private? Private, and I'm removing this one. Now let's try to execute this. It is giving what? Error, exception. It is giving. What is the exception? The method one from a private from the type A is not visible. So we are arresting the visibility of the method m1. What is the meaning of this? Private, whenever we are giving any private for any variable or a method, we cannot access these things from
Access. Yeah.
outside. So this is what reserved member it is. We cannot override this one with this. So that is the reason we are getting errors. So when we make the parent method as private, we do get error. Error as the method can't be accessed from accessed can't be accessed outside of the class. Yeah, that is second point. Third point, if I'm not using this, I'm using final. Now what happens? See here, cannot override the final method from A. Final means what? Making it what? Constant. This cannot be changed. So final means we cannot make override over. Nobody can override this. See, what unable to initialize main class. Incompatible class change error overrides final method. So indirectly it is saying that this is we cannot. It is not allowing this one to get overrided. Got it? So when we do keep final in the parent class method, it throw error because final makes methods as immutable, or we cannot change, constant we can say. Got it? Now I'm removing this final. Fine. Now can I write here different access modifiers like public? Here I have written public, and here I have written nothing. So will it be throwing error or not? This public, protected, private, default, these all are what? Access modifiers.
Yeah.
So now this is going to throw error. See here, cannot reduce the visibility of inherited method. Let's execute this once. So what is the error?
Cannot reduce the visibility.
This one is main visibility of inherited method. So I will explain you this. Very simple it is. Now for example, here in the parent class we have parent is having 1,000 rupees. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now child is having for example 500 rupees. Yeah. Now when the parent is having 1,000 and when the child is having 500, and it is what relation parent and child, so it means what this amount is also of parents only, na? So how much it is? 15,
1500.
1,500. So when it is 1,500, which one is more? This one is more, or this one is more?
1500 is more.
Child class is more. Yeah. When this is more, it requires more visibility.
Yeah.
Yes. More visibility means what? It requires bigger access modifiers, or it has to be same. Both has to be same. So visibility means this access modifier only. Both has to be same. If I'm giving public, it has to also have to be public. Okay. If both are public, here also both are public, then it is fine. Same access modifiers, or else this one has more. See, public if I'm keeping, and if I'm not keeping anything means default. Still it is okay, right? Yeah. So still it is okay. It is not giving any error. So this is what with the in the terms of access modifiers. So here, fourth observation point, the bigger access modifiers should be allotted child class methods, or should be same. So how we can say bigger, smaller? Let's see. First comes private. Private is very small. Next comes what? Default. No, protected. protected. Next comes, what is the meaning of default?
Like not giving anything.
Correct. And after this we have public. Public. So this is in ascending order or descending order?
Like for what?
Increasing order, we can say. Yeah. So first it is having a low, then it is somewhat high. So in this way we can give both, either both has to be same, or this one, like this child class should be having more visibility, more access modifiers. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have done about the rules and regulations also. Now, we have, I'm just going to teach you about encapsulation. What it is?
Encapsulation.
Yeah. Do you have any idea about it?
Having two methods or like unable to say, but yeah, I know that.
Okay. You may know. Yeah. Now, what is the meaning of encapsulation? Is wrapping up the data. So here, wrapping up the class
Yeah,
member,
integrating like methods and variables, right?
wrapping up the class members. Like what are the class members we have? We do have methods. We do have methods. We do have variables. So we are wrapping up in one box or one class, we can say. Here, people generally uses the examples of capsules. You know why capsules?
Yeah, they like they attach each other.
Hmm. Attach each other. Let me check if I can give you the exact one. Something like this. And in this, there will be small circles. No, this total big capsule, and these are the small pills. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah. So it means what? These all are what? These all are protected. They all are wrapped in the capsule. You can think it as a capsule or anything else is fine. I think you got the idea, right?
Yeah.
Huh. So wrapping of the class members, methods and variables. Okay. Now let's see one example. Encapsulation. Here I'm just creating one class. Class class I. Let me give a cap capsule. Now in this, I'm just keeping my secret information. So I just wanted to like give int a is equal to, I'm just storing my password. It is 123 123 4. This is the password. Now I wanted to print this password. Can I? From this class, can I able to access this one in another class? Yes or no?
Mm, no.
No. Let's see once. Main method. Now capsule c is equal to new capsule c dot. Now I need to print, right? C, so c dot a. Now let's see what is the output of this. We can able to print it or not?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. So it means my data is safe or not?
Yes.
Safe. It is not safe, right? I can able
Oh
to
no,
access.
yeah, sorry.
I can able to access this easily. Now, in the same way, if I have any method, like any function, any I'm giving some code, some secret meetings has been done, and we discuss something. That meeting should not be, uh, it should not leak, or it should not be passed to the enemy or opponents. So
Mm-hmm.
for that one method, I'm writing void, and this is secret. Yeah, secret, and then here, see, so the secret code. I'm writing some code. Okay, fine. Now I just wanted to check whether from another class can I use this one. Yes, can I use? When I can able to use this, I can also able to use that one also, right?
Yes.
That is very simple. Okay. Yes. Now let's see what I can do here is, we have already done. We have already created. Now C dot. I need to call. What is the name of the method?
Secret.
Spelling is wrong. Secret.
Also.
Okay, it's fine. So now let's execute this. Oh, my code is also got printed here. There is secret code it is, and password is also done. Password. Okay, fine. So my password, these both are not same. So what I do is I will just keep it as private. Yeah. Now this becomes private. Here I'm just writing one more thing. Int b is equal to 5, and then this one also I'm keeping on private. Now, can I able to access now? See here, some error it is showing. What it is? The field
Is
capsule is not
not a
not visible. So it means what, we have turned off the visibility of this into this another class. Yeah. So for example, I just wanted to execute this and check exception in the thread main, unresolved compilation problems is not visible only. It is from a type capsule is not visible. So that is the reason it is giving us error. Fine. I'm commenting this. And in the place of A, if I'm giving here B, will this work? Can be accessed in another class. But this can't be accessed in another class. Got it? Why it is,
mhm.
why it is can't be accessed? Because it is having private, and private means it will be accessible only within the class only. Yes or no? Now let's see whether we can execute this in within the class or not. Okay. So for that purpose, what I'm doing here is I'm taking one more. I'm just not bothered about this. So here I wanted to keep it in a one same class, and I wanted to execute this. So for that purpose, what I'm going to do is I'm just creating here private private int z is equal to 1 2 3 4. Now this one I wanted to access here itself. So what I need to do, I need to create an object for this also, right? So you may get confused. So I'm just like deleting this one as of now. Encapsulation, en, new encapsulation. Now
No,
en.
you just your screen is not changing. That's why I'm looking.
Okay, it's not visible.
Oh yeah, again it's reconnected now.
Okay, now you can able to see.
Yeah.
See here, what I have done is for this class, I have created an object to make you to check that whether this private we can able to access within the class or not. Okay. Yeah. Now here en dot z. Now let's execute this. Yeah, it is working.
Yes.
So it means what within a class we can access the private within a class.
Yes.
Within a class we can able to access this private. That's it. Now this is about that part. Yeah. But now, for example, if I wanted to access, then what I have to do? Yes. So now if I wanted to access from a different class, then what I need to do from a different class? Now this is what private it is. What's
No.
hello?
Go ahead. Like
You're there, right?
yeah. I'm just checking the screen. Is it?
But here it is not showing only like yours. Okay. Is my screen is visible, right?
Yeah, it's visible. If you can you please change something like I cannot.
Now what you can see?
No, it was not. Oh yeah, again it's reconnected. I can see the Google page here.
Now what you can see?
Yeah, the page, the class.
Huh. So I think yours is fluctuating. Hello? You're there,
Hello.
Bilal?
And hello.
Now it's fine, right? Hmm. So now one thing we have understood. Now I wanted this one, this this private one. I wanted to access it. Okay. Now I'm removing this method first, and this one comment. I'm commenting. Okay. Yeah. You can able to see now everything is clear.
Yes, yes.
So now my what is my intention is I wanted to access this private int outside of this class. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, outside of this class. How I can do this? So for in order to do this, we have a method called getter method and setter methods. So in order to access the private members or private variables, we do have getters and setter methods. Now let's see what are those methods are. Okay. Yes. So now here I'm just giving an employee ID here. So I'm just removing this part. EMP. I'm just keeping this employee ID. Let me keep it as ID. This employee ID is what? Private. I just don't want this as of now. Huh. Can access the private points. Yeah, I can write here. Now we have one class capsule, another class is what? Encapsulation. Or we can just take this as employee. Employee. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now in this employee, I have to create what? Two things I need to create. What are those? One is getter and one is setter. So those are nothing inbuilt. They are just a name. So we can, it is our wish, we can keep any name for them. But as a like standardization, we are calling them as getter and setter. We can keep in that way as per the standards. So now I need to create what? One is getter method and one is setter method. So how to create that? Let's see. First, this is done. Now in this, I'm just creating void public void set employee ID. Here it is, we are setting it. Now, now here what it is, employee ID, and this is here I'm returning the value in
Your screen is not changing.
my screen is not changing. Now it's not changing.
No, it shows reconnecting. Yeah, I think now I can.
You can see. You can see now.
I can see now.
Now it is visible.
Yes.
Huh. So in this employee class, I have taken a private employee ID, and then I have taken one method. That method is what? Set employee ID. So whenever we are calling from there, I just wanted to fetch the data. Okay. And that data I wanted to store in the employee ID. This in this. So employee ID is equal to, in this what I need to store? EID. Yeah. Now this is what is the work of this set employee ID? It will change, like whatever we are having here, at the time of calling we can transfer it here. That's it. Now we have something called getter method. So public, here it is, void, here it is, here it is, int get employee ID. Here just it is returning. Yeah, public int get employee ID. So now let's see what we can write here. Return, what I wanted to return here is employee ID. That's it. So see here, what is happening here is, how many methods I created?
Two.
Two. One is what? Set.
Set employee ID. Next to get employee ID.
Okay, set employee ID. Now what is happening here? This is parameter methods. In this what, I'm just getting a value, and that value is getting copied here. This one, this variable. And once it is getting copied, I'm just writing one more method to return the value, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once you can observe here I have written void and here I have written int. So whenever we are returning anything like integer type, we have to write what? Int. Here we are not returning anything, so it is void. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now here main method. Now main method is done. Now I need to create a object. Whose object I need to create? Employee.
Yes.
Employee is equal to new employee. Now, what I need to do? First, I need to whom I should call first? Whom? Which method I have to call first?
Get.
If nothing is there, then what it will display? First, we have to pass the value, right? So e dot set set employee ID. So now I'm just giving a employee ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then now this
Okay.
employee ID is getting copied where here. Yes or no? And once it is getting copied, this one employee ID is getting stored in this one, whatever the private we have
Okay.
kept. Yeah. Now what happens here is I have done, but I wanted to check. This is what I need. What I need to call this one also. Yeah. And here there is a no print statement is given, so we need to call in the print statement itself. See, so now how to call that? E dot get employee ID. That's it. Yeah, in this we are not passing any parameters because the parameter is already passed. Now let's see what is the output we can get. uh, Let me pass something else, or else you may think that it is giving us previous values. 1 0 0 1 1. Yeah. Doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So what we have understood from this is, even though the employee ID is private, yes, but we can
Yes.
able to access this private uh, in the another class. This is encapsulation is another class, employee is in another class, but still the private variable employee ID we can able to access in another class. How this happened? This miracle happened only because of this. What it is? Setter and
Get.
getter
Get.
methods. So this is what setter. It is setting the value, setter method, and this is getter method. Understood?
Yes.
So in order to access the private variable or private member outside of the class, we do follow this convention, setter and getter. So this is what wrapping up the things in one, that is encapsulation. Understood? So now today we have created 3 classes. So what I will do is I will just copy everything in one file. Should I copy everything or 3 different files?
One file is fine.
We'll separate it with lines. Okay. So meanwhile, I will stop the recording. That is enough.
Okay.